What's up guys? Welcome back once again. My name's Molt, and I am so happy to be here with you guys playing some more Clash Royale. Today I get to share with y'all a troop spotlight on probably the coolest troop coming out, the Dark Prince. You can see him right here. We're going to go ahead and look at his information, guys. He deals area damage with each swing and double after charging. The Dark Prince is a formidable fighter. To harm his squishy core, you got to break through his shield first. You guys can go ahead and freeze it or watch these look at these stats and kind of dive into some more information about him. If you're new to the channel, make sure you guys subscribe because we got a lot of amazing Clash Royale content coming out in the future. But let's go ahead and jump into some gameplay with the Prince, and I can show you guys why I think he's going to be awesome. So, he costs 4 elixir. His brother, the regular Prince, costs 5 elixir, and there's a difference. You can counter the regular Prince with, say, spear goblins and skeletons, or spear goblins and goblins, and you can pretty much take him out with the help of your tower. This guy, you can't do that. He's going to turn around, deal some splash damage, and take out anything that you're trying to counter him with. Right here, we're going to use him along with some minions against these barbarians that are going to come in. You can see he's going to run up, do some splash damage to everything there, and take it all out. Now, he's going to continue pushing down the lane, and you're going to see the perfect example of his splash damage. So watch right here, they're going to drop off goblins. He's going to turn around and one-shot him right as his shield goes off that it talked about as well. Once you get rid of that shield, you can damage him fairly easily. He's not that strong, at least not as strong as his brother. You can see his brother over on the other side taking that tower out by himself, when on the right side, the Dark Prince wasn't really able to do that much damage. But again, you could have countered the Prince on the left with the Spear Goblins, and he wouldn't have gotten as much damage done as the one on the right. So I'm excited to see what kind of compositions people are going to use him in. I think he's going to work really, really great with pushes of mass troops. So you can have mass troops on your side with him. He can run in, deal damage to anything that tries to get distracted. Watch right here. We're going to have 2 of them. We mirrored them. They're going to come in, take out these barbarians in almost 2 hits, finish them off, go push right here, and then we're going to drop off their brother, the Prince. He's going to join them in their efforts to take out this crown tower. They're going to head up there, and they're going to take it out. All 3 of them charging. Really, really amazing, exciting stuff, guys. I cannot wait to see this thing in action. I think that it's going to be a lot of fun to play with him. And it's going to be great just to see the way that it changes it. Because one thing that we're dealing with in the game right now is a lot of masses, spawner decks, and just people dropping off a whole bunch. People will drop off a Hog Rider with skeletons, spear goblins, and goblins all around it, and you got to try and counter it. This guy's going to be able to run up in there, do splash damage, and you know, really help stop pushes of that type. So I'm really excited to see that. It's going to be a blast. Can't wait to see the kind of effect that it has on the game. Now, when it comes to how much elixir he costs 4 elixir, guys. That's as much as a fireball. So you can choose, do I want a fireball that does one thing? So the fireball goes in and it does its damage and it's done. It doesn't last anymore. With this guy, you can drop him off, he goes in, he does his damage, and then he continues to push. Now, he can be taken out by barbarians, but other things that people might try and counter with, he can take them out in one shot and then continue pushing down the field. So it's going to be great to see if people trade him in for have him instead of the fireball. You can see right here again, they're going to go up, they're going to hit these spear goblins and splash damage the 2 on the left, and they're going to head in towards the tower and just do some work. There goes the fireball. That's another thing to notice, guys. The fireball does affect the Dark Prince. I've noticed in the past that it doesn't really affect the Prince. He just charges right through it. So that's another thing to keep in mind. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you leave a like on it. And let me know how you feel about the Dark Prince. I think it's going to be a great, great addition to the game. As always, guys, make sure you keep calm and you clash on. I'll see you on the next episode, alright? Peace.